Hey y'all, how y'all doing? So today I want to talk about my pet peeves. I've been talking about this video a bit about making this videos like since I made a channel. Like, well, not since I made it, but like earlier on. But we about to get into it today, cause I've been keeping me a list. Every time I think of some shit, I'd be like, let me put this shit down. I've been slowly preparing for this video, so let's get into it. And before some of y'all get into a tizzy, I'm very much so parked right now. And if I wasn't parked, of course I would be on my little phone thingy. Irregardless, let's get into it. So, first on my list, I have a rude ass bitch at the DMV. Now, I know I'm not the only one who has experienced a rude ass bitch at the DMV. This specifically came from a specific story from a rude ass bitch at the DMV. But I feel like some of y'all have experienced this too. Like, I've seen it on TV shows, like the bitches at the DMV just be rude as fuck. And it's like they have a power to be able to be rude as fuck, because like if you test them, if you try them, they can do some shit with your license and shit. Like, you know what I'm talking about? So it's just like you always go in there with lowered you go in there very humble, basically. I'll say it like that. You go in there humble because you know they have power over you in a sense. And they tend to abuse that power, and I dislike that, highly dislike that. So really, for me, my thing is this. I'm at the DMV. I'm already a tad, anxious because, man, I have to get this thing. Everybody looking at me like I'm in this tighter space. The DMV person is very much so, like, come on with it. If you need pieces of mail, like, I've been preparing for this. Like, I brought pieces of mail here with me. I brought certain documents and stuff that I may need, this, that, the other. Like, I'm prepared, hoping that I know how much this is about to cost. Like, I'm hoping, like, I have all these things in my head. I'm going in here, I'm very humble. I'm trying to be nice. I wait patiently for my turn, because that's another thing. The DMV. Sometimes you can spend a long time in the DMV. You can spend a long time waiting to be waited on, to be helped, just for them to take a quick picture of you real quick. I come and I'm showing the lady my documents. I'm like, da-da-da. I asked her about the sideways license because I thought it was when you turn, 21, da-da-da. This is back when I was 21. I'm 23 now. But she was like, oh yeah, but you're not 21 yet. I was like, oof. Because I did the day before my birthday, but I didn't want to go on my birthday. I didn't want to go to the DMV on my birthday, and I didn't want to go after. But I did. My license was due for a renewal, so that's why we were there. That's why I was there. Irregardless, she had a little pissy ass attitude already. Because, and mind you, I'm already like, I got ADHD, so sometimes it take a little second for certain stuff to process. So, like, don't get all snappy with me and shit when I'm trying to, make sure I get clarification. And I'm not being like one of them slow ass bitches that just acting like I don't know what you're saying. Like, I need you, like, if I didn't understand what you're saying, I'm going to ask you what you said. I'm going to ask for clarification. I'm going to ask certain questions. So don't get snappy with me, because, like, I'm already being humble and I'm being very nice to you. Like, if I was if I was in my regular state and you snapped at me and you looked at me and you talked to me the way you did, and I was in my regular state and we was out in the streets, I would say, bitch, who do you think you talking to? But I didn't, because I'm in a DMV, right? We already talked about these things. So, basically, come time for the picture, I'm already like, I have bleached my hair, like I did the little skunk thing, like I was like, oh, I'm cute, this is about to be a cute ass picture, like I look good, like whatever. Bitch, I get behind that camera and she snaps it before I'm really ready, or when she snaps it, it's like I'm in the middle of a blink.
Let me just fix my hair first. I can't go another 6 years with Wolfman's ID. Wait, I wasn't ready.
The DMV motto is always be ready. We're like the Marines, but boring.
So now for the next however many years, I'm finna look like I'm intoxicated on my driver's license. And no, I'm not about to pay all that money to get a new one. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing this waste of money. Yeah, but now I look like an intoxicated bitch on my driver's license. And you know, I'm a lot more calm about this situation now. But if y'all saw my rant to my parents and to my family after I got home from that DMV that day, y'all would have been seeing another Chris that day, because that bitch really pissed me off. Like, I was like, I wanted to catch her outside, literally. Like, not literally, but literally, I wanted to catch her outside, because one, you being rude, two, you insulted my intelligence, and three, you took this ugly ass picture of me and then didn't even want to retake it.
Oh, come on. Let me take another one.
Sorry, we're too busy. Plus, this makes me laugh. Next.
Oh, bitch, you got me fucked up to the highest degree. Irregardless, that's one of my pet peeves for sure. Like a rude ass bitch at the DMV. Let's see what's next on my list. So another, this is really number one, like the top on my list, like the most thing that can annoy me mostly. And you know what it is? A smacking ass bitch. I hate with all my spirit and all of my soul. I hate smacking. I hate it with a passion. Especially when I have to sit in a quiet room with you. All my mind can fixate on, all my ears can fixate on is the sound of you chewing. The sound of your goddamn teeth going up and down, swishing the food. You swooshing the food around in your mouth. Don't let you be, have sinus issues. Like some people I know, or like, you know, maybe a little bit bigger sometimes. No shade. Sometimes y'all be breathing a little funny when y'all be eating, and that adds to the smacking. I like that shit will drive me crazy. That shit will like drive me up a wall. That shit will make me punch a wall, and I'm not that type. I'm not the type to punch a wall. But if somebody like, sometimes even like, and what's weird about the smacking, sometimes some people, the way they smack in a very demure way, a very mindful way, and it's like tolerable. But other people, their smacking is just so fucking obnoxious, especially if they're chewing a certain thing or something, and like just close your fucking mouth. And even then, when people close their mouth, sometimes it just be like the chewing sound is just it's too much. It's too much for my little brain. My brain not little, but it's too much, and it drives me crazy. It drives me insane. Jesus, let's go to number 3. Another pet peeve of mine is when people talk about you in your face. Hold on, y'all, give me a second. Let me cover this. Oh my gosh, is that like a pimple or something? Okay, I digress. It's probably gonna still be there. That's not a booger. Anyway, when people talk about you like in your face, or like try to low-key talk about you, thinking bitches thinking they got an inside joke about you, like trying to joke on you in your face, and that like you don't know. That's a very big pet peeve of mine, because as you all know, I don't like when people insult my intelligence, or try to discount my intelligence, or try to play in my face as if I don't know what's going on here. Like I don't hear the snickers, I don't hear the he this, he that, or like notice how y'all change y'all's tone when I come around. That's weird, and that's a pet peeve of mine, because bitch, like I'm not gonna say nothing in the moment, because I'm not the most confrontational person. Like especially if I don't know you and I'm not comfortable with you like that, I'm not the most confrontational person. But bitch, just know I see you. You didn't get away with that shit. I made a mental note, bitch. I'm a Cancer. I don't let that unhealed part come out that often, but know that shit up in there. When you start trying to make all little giggles and jokes and shit, thinking the bitch not realizing what you're talking about. Or even if I don't know exactly what you're talking about, I know you're talking about me. And I know you're trying to play in my face. So don't do that. Don't do it. It will never end good for you. It will never end well for you. That's all I have to say on that point. Let's go on to the next. Oh my God, y'all. The next one. Have y'all ever been, relaxing, watching a show like All American or like any other show, whatever, and all of a sudden some music is coming on? You know how TV shows implement music to heighten the emotions, heighten the moment, just give you all the feelings and emotions. It just adds to the whole experience of viewing a television program. Netflix, when you watching a show, have y'all ever been watching a show and then all of a sudden the music come on and the music, like the TV will be talking like this, and then the music go like, so sweet, I give you kisses in a backseat, I whisper secrets in a back bed, you make me cry, you make me happy. Why that music be so fucking loud? Like, the talking and everything else about this show, everything else that's going on is so low and so whatever. But then all of a sudden some music come on and it's loud as fuck. What is that about? Y'all need to, I don't know if it's a mixing issue, like the people that like produced or whatever made the show or like was over the music and stuff. I don't know if it was their problem, but y'all need to fix that. I don't know if it's a Netflix problem or just like the stream. Like, I don't know what's going on with that, but whenever some music come on, that shit be loud as fuck, and y'all need to fix this shit, because that's a big pet peeve. And like, sometimes it even scares me, but for the most part it just annoys me. And the same thing with Hulu and they damn commercials. Yeah, I'm not rich enough to have the actually, I'm not even paying for the subscription. Somebody else is paying for the subscription. But irregardless, I'm not rich enough to have the tier without the commercials and shit. And I know some of y'all not either, so y'all can relate. When them damn commercials come on, they be loud as fuck. That I'm watching Pose and this loud ass Big Target commercial coming on. What the fuck going on? This loud ass Discovery commercial coming on.
Step up, prep up.
Step up, prep up.
To help keep you free from the risk of HIV.
From the makers of Truvada, there's another prep option, Discovery for PrEP, a once daily.
And it's not even the content, it's the loudness. Why is it so loud? The show is this, like, I barely can hear the show. I'm having to turn it up so loud because like it's not loud enough. The show is not loud enough. Then all of a sudden a commercial come on, that shit loud as fuck. You telling me about some damn Sparkle paper towels? Bitch, get it together. Netflix, Hulu, and other streaming people, but them the main culprits. Get that shit together. This one is for the insects, for the bugs. When y'all stay out my way, stay out my business, stay out of my home, I love y'all from a distance. I can appreciate y'all, what y'all doing for the world, what y'all doing for nature and shit. Like, I'm here for it. But when you get in my personal space, bitch, when you get in my face, start buzzing in my face, start trying to fly in my ear, trying to fly in my fucking nose, and I'm already human and it's already hot outside, and you don't even want a piece of me because you don't even eat on humans, you don't even suck blood, but bitch, you all up in my face. What the fuck that's about? This shit annoys me to my core. Horseflies, well, I know they like to eat on people. Dragonflies keep their distance. That's why I like them. Dragonflies, butterflies, pretty good with keeping their distance, and they kind of pretty. But you fucking gnats, you fucking flies, and whatever else the fuck that like to fly in bitches' face. What is y'all problem? Why do y'all do that? It's like very much so not demure, very much so not mindful. That shit is one of my biggest pet peeves. You walking, like, you already, like just say you on a nature walk, you already probably, like, not having a good mood, you ready to get home, probably halfway towards a heat stroke, and then all of a sudden, you got gnats and shit trying to fly up in your ear, trying to fly up in your nose, now you got allergies all of a sudden, and now it's just, like, even hotter and even more annoyed. Yeah, just a pet peeve. Let's get on to the next. Now, my next pet peeve is about to get a little bit LGBT-qua. I shouldn't feel the need to give a disclaimer, but for some bitches that probably watch me, I need to give a disclaimer. It's about to get a little bit LGBT quiet. My ladies, y'all can probably relate. My heterosexual ladies that like men, or bisexual ladies that like men, or femmes that like men, y'all can probably relate to this. Don't you hate it when a man acts like you're not that bitch, or act like you should be under them? I know in my experience, I have experienced many men that want something from me, or feel like I need to give something to them, feel like we need to have an exchange of sorts for them to give me some type of attention. Baby, that's not how it works. I'm young, I'm hot, I'm turned. I'm gonna say that again. I'm young, I'm hot, and I'm turned. I don't need you. My self-esteem, my self-worth is not that low to where you think you hot shit and that I'm about to just beg you for your attention, or pay you for your attention, or give you something for your attention.
Blocked, and I'm not calling back. I ain't finna let them treat me like that, cause I'm worthy, not worthless. I shouldn't have to beg for your love. I deserve it.
Bitch, I'm that bitch. You may look more conventionally attractive, or you may think you look more conventionally attractive. You may get more attention from a wider range of people. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm still that bitch, and you're gonna treat me as such. I'm not gonna be subservient to you. I'm not gonna be under you. I see us as equals, and I think that's when a lot of problems arise when it comes to respectability politics and pretty privilege and stuff, with certain things and certain spaces and certain people want to treat people different. Bitch, we equal. We're right here. So just because you think I'm down here and I need to do something to compensate for like that difference that you think is there, it's not there, baby. I promise you, you may think you look good, but I promise you, you're not more intelligent than me. I promise you, we probably can't even have the type of conversations that need to be had. You know, we probably can't even have an adult conversation. We probably can't even have, I probably can't converse with you and say certain words without you asking me what they mean. And I'm not even the smartest color. I'm not even the sharpest color in the crayon box. I'll be saying regular ass words for the most part, and you ask me what that mean. But I'm supposed to act like I'm not that bitch when it comes to you. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's one of my pet peeves for sure. Now, my next pet peeve is being ignored. I absolutely despise, and I think this comes from some childhood trauma, and I'm going to explain exactly the childhood trauma that it is. Sometimes as a child, as a kid, adults kind of treat you like a nuisance at times, or like you're not in the room, or like you're not cognizant enough or conscious enough to be able to understand certain things, and to be able to understand when you're being ignored. But that's something that would happen to me sometimes by certain people in my life, not just my parents, but just, you know, where like if they didn't want to entertain me per se, or like they didn't want to answer my question right then, or they feel me tugging on their shirt or something like that, it would have to become physical for me. Like I would have to tug on your shirt. It wouldn't become me just calling your name, me just saying mama, dad, whatever. It would become a tug on the shirt. It would become a tap. I'm coming over and tapping that damn shoulder because you acted like you don't hear me talking to you. And so since then, me being ignored is like a very big, it's one of my toxic traits. Like, it's one thing, like if you want to really piss me off and you really want me to not like you or feel like I'm going crazy, I don't know why I'm giving you abusive ass bitches game. But if you really want to manipulate me, bitch, ignore me. But even now, that shit don't even work no more. That's how narcissistic, like, people that I have talked to in the past, like trying to talk to romantically, that's how they've gotten over on me, because they do this thing where they love bomb you, then they start ignoring you. And me, I've never felt this, you know, type of energy romantically from somebody. So like, I'm getting this for the first time, and then you start ignoring me. It's just like, ooh, what did I do? It becomes a me thing. It becomes and that's part of it. Irregardless, I don't like being ignored, and it's one of my pet peeves. So if I'm talking to you, either say, Chris, I don't want to talk right now. Chris, give me a second. Give me something. But bitch, don't ignore me. Let's go to the next one. Now, before we move on, I can always say we can do a part 2 to this. So if y'all want a part 2, come in part 2, and I will get that to you in the next 3 to 5 business months. Yeah. So my next pet peeve is misogynistic ass men. I don't want to get into necessarily why they may be misogynistic or what's going on, especially on the noir side of things. I highly dislike, and one of my biggest pet peeves is a misogynistic ass man that feel like women need to be certain ways or do certain stereotypical things, or they're so emotional or play into those stereotypes. I don't like men like that, and I don't like men that have this like hate for women, because like, bitch, do you not have a mother? Do you fucking hate your mother? Half of them do. That's the real tea. Half of them hate their mother, or maybe their mother is the only exception. I'm always encountering them on Twitter, and then me thinking that, not necessarily trying to defend women per se, but that's just what I naturally do. Like, I'm naturally for the girls, for the women, for the femme. So when I see a nigga talking outside his mouth when he don't know shit, and I know some of y'all be like, Chris, you don't know shit either as a man. But when they really don't know shit and they coming for y'all and ain't nobody defending y'all and it's a group of them bitches, bitch, I'ma step in. But when I step in, y'all, I don't expect nobody to back me up or nothing. But then them same misogynistic men also be homophobic, so then they come for me. I'll be like, damn, bitch. Irregardless, I hate a misogynistic ass man, because y'all truly disgust me. You know what y'all need to do? We need to drop y'all off on a small ass fucking island and let y'all live there together. Y'all can fuck on each other instead of manipulating and trying to do all this stuff to women. Y'all can go on this little island, and I'ma laugh at y'all fighting to survive. Because why y'all misogynistic? Let's go to the next. Alright, y'all. So this time I actually am driving, but you know, I'm gonna be focusing on the road while I finish out this video. So for the last one on my list, we have, what did we have? Putting work into content for it to be consumed. Now, for me, I consider myself an artist. So, one of my pet peeves is like, I feel like a lot of times as I don't want to consider myself an influencer, content creator, or nothing like that. I am a mini content creator, if you will, maybe. I'm definitely maybe not an influencer. But the amount of effort, time, and energy I put into my content, whether I'm now I'm a lot more calmer with it. But before, like I got myself to like always wanting to improve, wanting to do better with the limited supplies and resources that I had. But then doing all that work, creating a product that I like, content that I love, and then just to post that and just for it to be perceived and consumed by the general public, and then oftentimes being let down.
Tell me why. can't hear you. Why? Even louder. Why? Everybody, why?
Because I see the value in what I do. I see, you know, the beauty in it, the aesthetics of it all. But not everybody else sees that. Let alone, even with that, and apart from that, and besides that, we have just these algorithms and just like how they push content out. I realized when I posted this here on TikTok, this was the night I had my stroke, my mini stroke, my TIA. I posted that, and that's the numbers it did. That was the biggest numbers I ever done, so don't judge me. I was happy. Or like, I was just like, more so than being happy, I just was like, wow. So this is what I can have if these algorithms push my material and content more, because the quality is there for the most part. When it comes to my pictures now, when I really sit down and do a photo shoot and really sit down and edit them pictures, the quality is there. My YouTube, this cutting and snipping, the edits, like the quality is there. The energy, the love, it's all passion, it's all there. The creativity, the artistry, it's all there. But a lot of times it's just not appreciated in the ways that I would like. And while we on this topic, why ain't you like, why ain't you subscribe if you this far into the video? I'm not getting on to you, but you know, one of my things that I like to say about YouTube specifically is if you like, at least if you laugh at, like, enjoy, have been made joyous by a video within 2 to 5 minutes, but especially 5 minutes. If you enjoyed 5 minutes of that video and you didn't enjoy nothing else, or like, not even that you didn't enjoy it, or like, you know, it just, the video fell flat for you. But if you enjoyed 5 minutes of that video, give that video a like. It costs you nothing, but it does all the more for the creator and their algorithm and what they're trying to do. So yeah, moving on. But like, even on Instagram, just like, and everybody's experiencing this, but I feel like certain smaller creators are experiencing this on a bigger scale. But yeah, that's that. Yeah, I don't like making content just for it to be consumed anymore. I like make content that I like making, stuff that may make me laugh, stuff that I may think that y'all may laugh at, or like stuff that doesn't take too much energy out of me. You know, stuff that I genuinely like. Like, I've always genuinely liked all my content, but sometimes I've done it for others and not doing it for myself, not doing it for my own personal development and my artistry, like my own, like honing in on my skills, but just for it to be consumed. I don't make content to be consumed anymore. And I don't even know if that's a pet peeve really, but that's one of my pet peeves, is making content to be perceived and consumed, and then ultimately being let down. That's a pet peeve for me. Like, just putting all that work in and not seeing a result, from somewhat consistently putting in that work that you're told to put in when it comes to social media, and not seeing the same result as maybe another person, and comparing yourself and all that other stuff. But that's basically it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope you had a laugh. I hope you could relate. And I'll see y'all in the next one. See y'all soon. And like I said, let me know if you want a part 2. Comment part 2 in the comments. If you made to the end of this video, I want you to put some butterflies in there. I want you to put some angels in there because I got my angel necklace on today. I got my pearls. Put some pearls in there if there's a pearl emoji. Just, you know, run it up. Run it up. Thanks.